Hey, my scrappy friends, this is Hannah with you, and I am using the May Great Expectations kit from Clique Kits. I'm going to be using both the main kit and the mini kit, I believe. I think that's what I use. You would think I'd remember all. I used a lot of the main kit, but I think I added just a few things from the other one because the embellishments came in the mini kit. So if you guys don't know, Clique Kits has a main kit now and like a mini kit that is similar to like a TN kit, but it's not just geared for TNs anymore. Also, if you guys didn't hear, Clique Kits is going to be not doing monthly kits anymore. So June is the last month. So if you haven't got on the bandwagon and got subscribed for the June kit, you should do that. It's super sad, but Gia is going to be doing some other fun stuff. And so just be on the lookout for all of that good stuff. It has been such a pleasure to be a part of the Clique Kits team for a couple years now, and I have been with Clique Kits for even longer than that, subscribing, and I just always love their stuff. Their store is always amazing, so definitely go check out the store. And sorry that my head is in the way. So what you've seen me do is take this exclusive paper that was part of the kit and ripped it, and then I layered it, and then I sewed it with some funky sewing stuff. You're not going to see that much of it, but it just adds a little bit of something. So I also had to add some media. Really didn't need to, but you know. So I'm using some Vicky Bouton paint, which their paint is really fun. But if you didn't know, next month for Clique Kits, we have some Bad Girl contouring paint in the mixed media, like the media kit, or the color kit that we're doing for Clique Kits, and that paint is amazing too. So definitely check that out if you guys like paints and stuff. I also use some shimmer stuff too, and that's what that pink color is. It mixed a little bit in with that minty color, like the turquoisey minty color. It's like really light. And so it looks a little bit more red, but I think it really matches with the stuff. So what I'm doing is I have two pieces from the cut apart sheet, and then I have my photo, and I'm going to take some paper and layer it and sew it, and then I'm going to layer those elements onto that paper. And this is where most of my layering comes in. This is actually a little bit different of a way that I don't layer this way very often, but I just thought it would be fun. So I am going to layer my photo on top of both of those elements. I'm going to pop it up too, but you will have to wait to see. So I'm going to just kind of rough the edges just a smidge. I wanted more of just that background, that paper background, and not so much the inspired piece. So I'm going to take this really busy, and I really find that this worked out really well, because even though it's a really busy pattern, you're not going to notice it so much because there is stuff layered behind it, or on top of it, I should say. And there's something plain. And then I'm going to use that pink from the other side behind my photo. So there's a lot of pink on here, but in a fun way. So at first I wasn't sure exactly where I was going to put that. And then I decided, yeah, I'm going to put it up at the top, and it's not going to be straight because I'm going to be layering stuff, and that's not going to be straight either. So I'm going to put top, bottom, or bottom, top for both of those. You're going to see this, because that one, Good Times Ahead, is like a Polaroid looking thing, but I didn't really care for the love part, so I am going to cut that off. And that's okay, because it doesn't have to be on there, right? So this is the thing to remember. If you have a cut apart, or you have an embellishment and there's a saying on there that you're not in love with, you can always cut it a little bit and make it work for you. I mean, don't feel like you have to use it just because, you know, it's on there. So you can customize your stuff. I really liked that mood card, and so that's what I'm going to use to build my My title, I had known that pretty much from the beginning, so I wanted to mention that. So I really like how the top and the bottom, you can see that pattern, but it's not super crazy. And so I'm going to build this title. So I did not use the title thickers or the alpha thickers that we had in the kit. They would have been really too big, but I did remember that I had these Pretty Little Studio tile stickers, and I had enough that spelt thirsty, and there is some of that blue in some of the stuff that I have already. So on the side of that piece of paper and some of the other elements. So I thought it worked out really well. And that exclusive-y paper is like a holographic. The hearts are holographic, so you will see that a little bit. So I'm looking through all the die cuts because I know I want to use some of these to layer behind a little bit more and to use some other pieces. So I cut that tag a little bit because I just want part of it to show. I really like how that looks. It just adds another layer of some stuff. And so then I took this check, like when you go to a restaurant, and then that other piece, because I really love that other piece. It's just super fun. So sometimes when I have a kit, I like to hoard the pieces that I love, but I always try to remember that, like, especially when I get a kit month to month, to just use the pieces that I love, because like if you don't use it and then you forget, you're going to move on to another kit and you're probably not going to use it. So I have no idea what I was doing. I love it how when I edit, I forget that I have moments where I'm not doing anything. I think I'm cutting chipboard because I decided that I was going to use that circle piece, but I wanted to use the camera, and so I'm going to layer that. And I use chipboard to pop things up a lot of times. So that's just my little hack. We have those chipboard pieces, you know, and there's so much extra chipboard on them. So little extra glue. And that, those two other pieces, those die cuts, they're going to get moved over a little bit just to kind of be where that media is. Like I said, I didn't need to use the media. There would have been enough, but I just thought it just kind of, you know, was fun. So I'm kind of trying to decide where I want to use that, and then I decide to put it up at the top underneath the photo, so I have something above and below the photo. Yes, I don't have another circle element up at the top, but that's okay. I am going to use, we have some really cute clips that were part of one of the kits, and like super, super cute. And there was a bee, and so I'm going to stick that on there at some point. And then I'm just looking for some stickers, just some fun little elements. I really didn't, and I've been doing this a lot lately, like not over embellishing too much, because I do have a lot of layers and there is a lot of colors. So sometimes it's okay to not over embellish. You know, if you use the right embellishments, it really isn't going to hurt your layout. You know, I mean, sometimes you got to add everything. Sometimes you just need a little bit of everything, and sometimes it's okay. But the Puffy stickers are super fun. I mean, so this is a picture of some apple cider, some hard apple cider. Me and my husband went out on a date day thing, and this was one of the places that we ended up, and we did like a little tasting, and then we took some home. So I got this really fun photo of the ciders on that board, and it just was super fun. So I wanted to make sure I documented it. And so I did find that all of these girly type embellishments, some of them didn't quite work. And this is the thing, you know, it's the fun. I wanted to show that you could use this collection on things that weren't necessarily like, hey, girlfriend, or whatever, or teeny bopper ish, you know, that you could use it for something other than that. But, too, because I mean, I think there's a lot of times where, you know, it's good to see kits used in different ways and all that good stuff. And there was these buttons, and at first I think I'm not going to use them, but then I do go back and I do end up using some. I decided that I wanted to incorporate that blue just a little bit more because I use those tiles. I think this is when I decide to add that little piece. I am almost done with this layout, guys. So thank you for watching my videos, and definitely comment and subscribe and like if you haven't and you want to. Definitely make sure you go over to the store and check out what there is. And you know, because our month is May is almost done, and then we're going to have June, and so be on the lookout for June stuff and looking for all your add-ons. If you use my code, which will be in the comment section or the info section, then you can get some percentage off of all your add-ons that you add to your kit. So this is just like the last finishing touches, and then later on I will end up doing all the journaling. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great scrappy day and week, and I will see you guys later. Bye.